Hello and welcome to another stream. Today we are going to be playing Ark, and for those that watched the last stream will know that we managed to tame a Carnotaurus, but unfortunately before the end of the stream it died, so we're going to have to go back out and get another female Carnotaurus. I'm just loading into the game, which is why you've got my break screen on. Finish getting organised and then I'll bring the game screen up. Hope you're all well today. So let me just get all my screens in the right place. There we go. And I can bring you into the game. There we go. So currently at base we have a male Carnotaurus in there, level 89. We have the Carnotaurus that we bred, which was also a male, which we bred with the female we caught on the last stream. He's level 67, but his mother died. Mistake on my part, so we're going to have to go back out and go and get ourselves another one. What I do need to do is sort out armour, because at the minute I am topless, so let's just sort this out. So I can put that on. What does that give me? Where are we? Cold resist 10, heat resist -5. I've got this one. I can repair just with a little bit of chitin, so I think I come over and look at my Argentavis and put that over there. Scan down to the bottom. I should be able to repair that. You'll have all the items we need. That's not the item I thought I transferred across. Right. Actually, for temperature, I think this is the better item to wear. There we go. So we've got yeah. So yeah, at least we're wearing something now. Let me just check that we've got all the parts of the trap on us. I've got 4 gateways, 4 walls, a couple of doors, and 3 foundations, which I think in theory should be enough. I prefer to have one more, but it's not critical. Just see if we've got any foundations on the Argentavis that would help us. No, but that's not critical, that's fine. So we have the trap, we have cryopods, so we can just fly off and try and get back to the area where we know they spawn. So a quick look around at what else is in the area. So last time we were along the river, close to the redwoods, but not in the redwood area. So that's where we'll head to. And I have my spyglass, so if we do spot any Carnotaurus, we'll be able to check what they are. I've got one of those flying bugs over here. I just want to deal with that, because if that decides to attack me, There we go. They have a tendency to knock me off my mount, and I don't want that. So let me just double check on the map where we are. I've gone a long way further north than what I intended to. So I'm just going to drop in here. I can see movement round about. We've got a couple of Titan boas here. I was going to deal with these. There we go. Right, let me just get out the spyglass. Oops. Let's deal with that. I could see it coming towards us as soon as I got my spyglass out, so I want to deal with that. I can't see anything in particular in that woodland, and yet when I came into land I could see movement, so I think it's all clear at the moment. So let me just check on the map where we are. I think if I travel due east further round, yeah, that sort of direction, I think we'll be moved to an area where we can find the Carnotaurus. So I'll just go through this woodland, keeping our eyes open. Just come to land for a minute in here. So we've got pteranodons around here. It's quite noisy. I think they've got some aggressive predators down here. We've got terror birds. Okay. So that was quite busy, hence why I went quiet on the chat there whilst I was just dealing with all those lot. So let's just check them up again. So yeah, this sort of general direction. You hear all the bugs there on the game audio. I think once we're over this hill we might see some river. I might be able to find an area where we might find the Carnotaurus. I should really have checked my previous stream for the exact location where we found those ones last time. A bit late for that now. This looks like a favourable area if there's a riverbank nearby. The advice online suggested that's where I should find them. Rocky slopes near water. And it's definitely a rocky area we're in. And we just sort of come into swamps, so let me just come to land for a minute. Let me stamina recover. Check the map. So yeah, I think I'll just carry on in this general direction. Get a bit further away from the redwood area. And then we should be okay. Just get beyond the edges of the swamp. So we're not quite near the water yet. Yeah, just over this next hill is where we need to be. Because I'm getting close to the area where I expect to find them, I'll start keeping a closer lookout. Right, we have there Alpha Raptor, I think. Yeah, level 15 Alpha Raptor. So that does us nicely. Let me just see what level ups my Argentavis has got. Just the one. Let's just boost its speed a little bit. Make this travel a little bit quicker. So according to the map, we should come across a narrow river and then a much wider one. So this sounds a bit swampy down there. So just get over this one, and there should be a wide river. There we go. Rocky slopes. I'm hopeful that along this stretch is where we're going to find what we're looking for. We have got a lot of the sauropods here. They're quite nice. Never actually attempted to tame any of those. To have a lot of herbivores around here. Which doesn't leave me particularly hopeful of finding a big carnivore. Let's keep a lookout. There's one of the big sauropods over there. Right, we've got here a whole pack of raptors. So we'll deal with those. There we go. Nice if they come up with one at a time, but they're not going to. So, all fairly low level. So no problem with killing all of those. Couple more terror birds. And a microraptor as well. is perhaps a Therizino. Let me just have a quick look. Oh. I've been stunned by a Microraptor. Right. Let's just try that again. I don't want to get... if it is a Therizino, I don't want to get too close. For obvious reasons. And I don't think I'm going to be able to tame it because issue we had last time was that the torpidity ran out far too quickly. There we go. Yes, it is a Therizino, and it's just level 2. So wouldn't be a high enough level for what we want anyway. See what's on the beach area this way. Brontosaurus. A couple of Brontosaurus over there. Just checking what's running past me there. I did see something else wandering around over there, which I was interested in. Just deal with these bugs. So, none of the big carnivores that we're looking for. Oh, hang on. That's what we're looking for. That's a Carnotaurus. Now, question is it male or female? And are we in a position to capture it? It's female, level 11. Oh, that's frustrating. Is there just the one? I think there is just the one. I'm going to kill this one because I would like to have been several levels higher. It would have been like a 25 or a 30. I might have been tempted a bit more, but there's something else in there. Just trying to get a look on it. Whenever I try and take a look, it sort of hides from me. Let's just put that away for a minute and just I'm going to try and land on these rocks so I can take a good look around. No, not in the water. Up on these rocks, come on. Up, 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 up. Ah, frustrating. Right, it is definitely a carno, which is what we're looking for. It's a little bit close to us. Oh. not what I wanted to happen. Let me just put down over here. Spin it around. Don't think it chased us, which is good. Saying I'm a bit cold, which is frustrating. Let me just see if I've got any armour I can put on to make me warmer. Cold resist 10. What am I currently wearing? Cold resist 11. Cold resist 62. Cold resist 109. Oh, that's just a blueprint. That's annoying. Cold resist 50. Let's put that one on. 31 on the boots. Let's put those boots on. Right, there we go. That might help. Right then. And I need to just see what's around me. So, Triceratops there. Right, I think I'm going to have to try and be a bit braver. See if we can't land on these rocks right in this corner. Ah, there's our Carnotaurus all the way over there. Where's he gone? There we go. Oh, it's a male and it's only level 6. Well, because I need more carnos to spawn in, I'm just going to have to go and kill this one off. And then hope we get a few more. So we've got a baby Patchy there. Don't know where its parents are. Actually, that's a full-size Patchy, actually. That surprised me. Didn't realise they were quite so small. Let's have a quick look around this area then and see if we can see any more carnos. So for anybody that saw the last stream and saw that I'd lost a dinosaur, you get an item drop when the dinosaur dies, giving you the option to revive it, which I said I would look into, and I did. And the only way you can do that is by using an oasisaur, which are only on scorched earth. They're not on the island. So I may at some point see how the transfer between the different places goes, and see whether we can't get an oasisaur at some point. Right, what have we got going off here now? Looks very active on the far side of the river. So let's just have a quick look at what we've what's going on. There's a raptor in there causing problems, as well as a Dilophosaur. That's what's causing the chaos. So, not what we're looking for. What's behind me? Just a parasaur behind me. That's a Therizino. If I wanted to tame one of those, I'd have to come with a couple of hundred narco berries, I think, just to keep it knocked out long enough for the tame to work. Which, you know, isn't out of the question. We have got literally hundreds of narco berries. It's got being swamped by compies. I've just seen something over there that I'm interested in. So we've got a Spinosaurus over there, as well as a trike. If it was a high-level Spinosaurus, I might have had a closer look at that. But there we go. I think on the far side of the river there, I believe that's a Carnotaurus, but it's a male again. And there's a few raptors around it as well. Right. So I'm going to keep killing off these males. In order that hopefully we'll spawn in a female at some point. Let's see if we can't take on this Spino as well. Yeah, there we go. So that makes the area a bit safer for us. So if we do spot what we're looking for, we can tame it without getting killed by something else. I'm just deciding where to look next. Just let's put down here because we've got a couple of the small aggressive dinosaurs that are attacking some of the herbivores. So let's give them a that's Dilophosaurs, is it? Right. So we'll deal with those. And we'll keep looking around for what we're looking for. Let's go this way a bit. Let's go further upstream. I have got to be a little bit careful because it's getting dark. That looks like a baby carno. Which won't be aggressive towards us, but that means there's probably parents around somewhere. There's a raptor over there. Let's go and deal with this raptor. Right then. I have enough trouble trying to keep my eyes on adult carnos because of all this vegetation. I'm now trying to find a baby one that's hiding in the undergrowth somewhere. What have we got here? So I don't get too far in the woodland because if I do I can't see where I'm going. I just wonder whether these other predators in the area had already killed off maybe that carno's parents, because there's definitely no sign of it. So all quiet up this end. Where are we at the moment? We've come back up right out to the sea, so I need to go, definitely need to go upstream a little bit. So cross over and go up the other side and have a look at what we've got. So we'll do a quick flight back upstream. Leave those to their squabbles. Just have a look what else is around. Right then, that to me, it doesn't look like what I'm looking for. No, neither's that. So still looking, not having as much luck as what we had on our last stream where we caught it within the first sort of 10 minutes. Right, let me just deal with this Dilophosaur. Right, what we've got here, a whole bunch of Dilophosaurs and a Baryonyx, and a raptor was in there as well. So that was quite chaotic. That looks like another Spinosaurus down there. Let's get the old spyglass out and have a look. So, juvenile trikes, adult trike. Pachysaurus. And apparently it's too far away to get a detail on. The other side of the river. Carbonemis. And that's about it. Oh, what have we got there? Another male Carnotaurus. Just doesn't seem to want to spawn in females today, does it? So we'll go and take this one out once he comes back to shore. I would assist, but I'm not going to get close enough without attacking the Carnivore as well. There we go. Oh. I think I just got attacked by a piranha there and got thrown off my Argentavis. All good. Right, that Spinosaurus looks a bit agitated down there. Let's see if we can't get a measurement on it now. There we go. Oh, Spino, level 11. So that's not a huge level either. We've got another carno. This one's distracted. And it's female, level 39. Perfect. This is what we've been waiting for. Let's go down here a bit. See how quick we can build this trap. So we've got 3 of those. Just to give us a start. 4 of these. And the final one that I need to disable snapping. There we go. That should do it. Where's my doors? Door at this end. Door at the other end, which I need to open outwards, ideally. There we go. 4 walls. 1. Oh, it's got a feeling because there's no foundation there, it's not going to let me place it. Which will be rather frustrating. Oh, hang on. There we go. Can I get out of these gaps? Oh, I placed it too close. One, two, three. Have I made a mistake here? No, something's gone wrong. Let me just pick that up. So let's get into common land. So yeah, I think I placed the final arch way too close. So there should give me enough room to get out of those gaps. Yep. put that other door in place. There we go. Leave that one shut. Right, let's set you to passive. But I need to go and deal with this raptor first that's sneaking up. Or whatever it is. Dilophosaur. So the issue with setting them to passive is that if anything else does come in and start causing me problems, it's not going to defend itself. Right, spin around. Just seeing the Carnotaurus I'm looking for. Try and grab its attention. I might have to do this on foot actually. Can I get him to land? Not in the sea. Not in the sea. Come on. Let's not be silly. Right. I think we're okay for a minute. Let's try and play chase with this Carnotaurus. Where is he gone? Is that him? Where's he gone? Where she got, I should say, actually, because it's a female that we needed. And there she is. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Yep. We're on. Here we go. So straight into the trap. Round we go. Oh, shut that door. That wasn't the most efficient door shut ever. And there we go, trapped again. There we go, it's unconscious. Can now put that away. Access the inventory. I haven't got any meat on me. Access inventory. You're bound to have meat on you somewhere. There we go. Will do nicely. Let me just check if you've got any prime meat on you, because that's worked so much better. Yes, you have. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 of those. There we go. Right, then over to this one. Just transfer all this prime meat. So it could be a little while before it eats, but hopefully that prime meat will tame it pretty quickly. So there we go. The tame we really wanted this episode we've got. I'm going to set this one back now to neutral, so that if he gets attacked he will fight back. And whilst we're waiting, I'm going to take the trap down. So we now know this is a trap which works repeatedly, both for flyers and for land-based carnos. whether we'll get a T-Rex or anything of that sort of nature in the future, we'll wait and see. Just remove all these items whilst we're waiting. There we go. What's I've not had the first food yet, so what I can do is bring the Argentavis a bit closer now. There we go. So we know now we have a taming trap which definitely works for multiple dinosaurs. I have shared that one as a short on YouTube for anybody that wants to have a look at how that works, who missed it on maybe on this one. So let's just check his food situation. I think it needs to get down to about 2,750 before it will eat. Unfortunately, the prime meat has already gone off. Let me just see if my Argentavis has got any more that hasn't equally gone off. We've got loads here, so raw fish meat. Well, fortunately with the raw prime meat, it does go off quite quickly, so let's see if we can't put some more in the hope that it'll eat these before they go off. This excellent cut spoils very quickly. Yeah, spoil time 7 minutes. So hopefully 7 minutes is enough for it to at least eat one of them. I keep saying he. It is definitely a she. Level 39, so a decent level, and if we do get the 100% taming efficiency, then that should take it up another 19 levels, so I'd be about level 58. We can then get it up a few levels more than that. We'll make it quite a good tame. Just trying to keep an eye out, make sure there's no carnivores coming for a free lunch. We look okay at the moment. Very aware of the fact that I'm in an area that's got a lot of raptors and other things around. Argentavis hasn't got any more level ups yet. So got a Spinosaurus sail there that we managed to get from one of the Spinos. I'm just going to go through and just drop these unnecessary items. We do seem to pick up no end of unnecessary items when we're going around killing different things. Just watching what's walking past me. Right, I am too hot, so I'm going to have to try and go in the edge of the water. The only thing is I know there's piranhas about, try and get my temperature down. There we go. Escape the piranha. I swam off. Oh, here it comes back again. There we go. Maybe go for a swim now and cool off properly. Yeah, this is not good. It's having a adverse effect on my health. I was a bit low on food as well, so just eating some of this jerky just to get our health, get our food levels back up. There we go, that's our food back to maximum. Just going to have to try and stay in the water as much as I can for a moment. So we don't get too many piranhas coming around us. We should be okay. Maybe we just got a coelacanth going past. Oh. So, another piranha dead. What I could do is just make a 1x1 hut here. So we'll just put a foundation down. Oh, no need. Carnivore has healed. Let's just pick that back up. So yeah, one bit of food because I was using prime meat, and it tamed with just the one piece. I need to just put a new cryopod in that slot. Cryopod this one. Remember to pick up the meat it's dropped. There we go. I'll give that back to him in a minute. Get back on our Argentavis. Take to the air, and hopefully that will cool me down. So try and get out of this jungle. So my health is still full at the moment. It's not struggling too much. And there we go. There's a Quetzal flying over. So what I was about to do, if it wasn't for the fact that the Carnivore tamed exactly when it did, was that I was going to make a 1x1 house, and by doing that, that gives you immediate temperature normalization if you're too cold or too hot, and that would have meant we could just get our temperature down safely. I'm surprised actually my temperature is still staying too hot. Let me just try and remove some clothing. There we go. Let's take my clothes off, see if that helps. Doesn't seem to be doing at the moment. We're almost home, 600 meters. Health is still good. Just check all the other stats are good. Can't understand why my temperature isn't normalising. Ah, here we go. So yeah, as soon as we came out of the jungle, temperature normalised. You can see here we've got two builds here. One for the dodos, the smaller one, and the other one for these carnos. So we've already got the male in there, and if I do that, can't deploy, can't fix. Okay, there we go. So I need to try and select this one. No, that's not the right. Try and get a bit closer. Here we go. Let's change my fingers over. So behavior, oops. Behavior, enable mating. There we go. So light that fire and light that fire. That will give it the warmth it needs to hatch any eggs. Meanwhile, we'll go and have a look at our dodos and see if we've got any eggs. Where's my torch? There we go. I appear to have an additional dodo. I hadn't accounted for that at all. Clearly, having the roof on makes it warm enough for the eggs to hatch. So we'll take that off. Need to try and claim that dodo. There we go. I've now got 3 dodos, which is more than what I initially wanted. 1 second. So yeah, because what I wanted here is the eggs to make kibble, but we've got ourselves an extra dodo, so never mind. Let's hope I've fixed that issue. Got our feeding trough here, that's still got plenty in it. And another dodo there as well. Let's see how this is doing. I need to put some more feces in there to make the next batch of fertiliser. I've got 2 fertilisers ready to go. See if any of these need any. 70,000, 57,000, 70,000. We've all got plenty of water, so that's fine. We take some of these narco berries out. It's crazy amounts. What I'm just going to do is make up a load more trank arrows. Although I might leave those in there, so that if I get tempted to go and try and get a Therizino, I've got plenty of narco berries to keep it knocked out. I think the trap we've got should be sufficient for taming or catching a Therizino. That's fine. Right then. So we've got lots of spoilt meat in there. Let's just chuck in some of these berries. How many did I pull out? There we go, that'll do. Consumables, drugs, narcotics, craft all. So that'll be another 80 in that one. And oh, this one hasn't got any spoilt meat in it, so oh, but I've got some here. There we go. One thing I never seem to be short of is spoilt meat. And make another 60 in there. There we go. So that's loads more narcotics being made up. And the question is now, what do we do next? Should we go for a Therizino? We've got narco berries, we've got trank arrows, we have a trap we know that works, and we've seen enough of them to know where to find them. And it would be advantageous when it comes to getting wood and such, so let's go for it. Let's go for it. So, I think the area was over here. That's the way we just came back. So, now we've got a breeding pair of Carnotaurus again. That will give us the numbers of Carnotaurus we need for the brood mother boss. It might be that I just need to spend a couple of hours. Oops, hang on, let me just double back. Something very important I've forgotten to do, and that was to give some food to the female Carnotaurus. It drops all the food when you put it in the cryopod, and therefore it's going to starve very quickly if I don't deal with this. So thankfully I remembered before I got too far away. So let's just open up these doors. There's an egg there. Access inventory. Let's give it some food. It's got 6 level ups already, so let's just whack this all on melee damage. How's my other one looking? He's got 2 level ups as well, so more melee damage. Just drop that bad meat. That'll despawn in time. So shut the doors. There we go. Right, now we can go and see if we can get a Therizino. I think if we manage to tame a female Carno and a Therizino on the same stream, would be a mammoth. And if I engage the brain today, we might even achieve it. I said we'll leave the excess berries in here in case we wanted to tame a Therizino, but if we're going to go and attempt it, I actually need to take them with me. So 200 narco berries. I cannot imagine we're going to need more than that. So we have the trap, we have the arrows, we have spear and arqueberries. All we need now is a little bit of luck. So what are we? 1 hour into the stream. So far, proving successful. Those pens I've designed are, at least the carno one is designed for auto hatching. I'm hoping the dodo one will just leave me eggs on the ground for me to harvest, and then we can go and make some kibble, which is a much better taming food than just the meat. So we saw Thorazinos down here. Let's see if we've got any still around here. So we did attempt to catch a Thorazino once before, but I hadn't realised at that point that their torpidity drops so rapidly compared to other ones we tried to tame. And therefore, what was... Oh, it's a Fiamina. I thought I'd spotted something that I actually wanted to tame, but no. It's all good. We seem to have gone into the swamp, so let's just turn back. I'm out the right section of river. Don't think I am actually. I need to go, yeah, over this jungle area, which is getting me hot already. Drop down the other side. There we go. This was the area where I was seeing the large variety of dinosaur. Let's just slow down and don't think that's what I'm looking for. I will just land and just double check. No, a couple of patches there. Not looking at those at the moment. What's going on behind me here? Dilophosaur or two. Just ignore those for now. So, looking now for these Thorazinos. This Dilophosaur didn't give up. Decided to chase us all that way. If I go anywhere further that way, I'm going to be back out at sea, which I don't want. So let's just cut across the river. Have a look over this side. Ah! Now that's interesting. I believe that is a Casteroid. It is. It's a level 4, which is a very low level. Not sure how easy these are to tame, but this is definitely worth a tame. So let's see what we can do. So it only took 2, it being low level, it only took 2 arrows to take it down. Let's get rid of that. I haven't got any berries on me. I'm assuming it's going to want berries. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, we've got berries. Let's go with the Tinto berry, because that's generally what the favourite of the herbivores. Let's give this a go. Yeah, it's taming. So the Casteroids, they will build a like a dam, just like a beaver, close by. Oh goodness me! And from that you'll get absolutely loads and loads of wood. Now, wood is a resource that I was actually looking at getting a Therizino for. But you know, if we can't see a Therizino and we happen to spot a Casteroid, then bonus. It'd be nice if I could see where it had built its dam, because then I could just go and raid it and we'd be well away with wood, but I'm not. Ah, there it is. There it is. So if I get out my axe and I go and destroy this, actually I don't need to. I just need to access the inventory. Oh, loads of cementing paste as well, and silica pearls. Oh, I'm encumbered. This is not good. Right, I've got too much on me now. Right, this is not good. I need to drop some of this wood very quickly. Get my weight down to something manageable. Where's my weight? I'm still way over. Something is attacking my Argentavis and he's still set to neutral, which is why he's not fighting back. That's that dealt with. So if I move you closer here, what I should be able to do is click on your inventory, transfer this wood across. I think it's mainly the wood that's going to be the big weight bearing item. Hopefully I can then pick up all nearby, still reach you to do that, and then I can just transfer. And we've literally got from that one dam about 600 wood. That's going to keep us in wood for absolutely ages. And on top of that, we're also in the process of taming a casteroid as well. He should be somewhere here. The question is, did he tame? No. Ah. Okay, well that's slightly frustrating. So let's do this again. We know he just takes 2 arrows to get him down. There he goes. So it took all the food out as well. Right. We'll pick up the that. Let me just set you back now to passive. There we go. So you'll attack anything that comes in and attacks now, as opposed to just sitting there. The casteroid equally looks like his torpidity goes down quite quickly. So let's just keep an eye on this. So access inventory. So yeah, he sees torpidity going down at an alarming rate. And his food at nowhere near the same rate. So I'm guessing that's why he woke up without being tamed. So what we can do is keep feeding him narco berries to make his torpidity go the other way, whilst we're waiting for his food to go down. Let's see exactly how many narco berries this is going to cost us. So, as long as we can control this, this should be a nice, simple tame in theory. And this is exactly what we'd have had to do with the Therizino if we'd found one. I wish there was something you could feed them to make them instantly hungry. That would be a fantastic thing to be able to do. Not sure how far. Oh, he's just eaten. 41%. So he's going to have to eat 3 times. But his food's only got to go down to 20. Down by 20 each time. So we can still keep feeding him more narco berries. Keep him knocked out. He's only going to be level 6 on taming. But the amount of wood that can supply, it's well worth it being a tame at low level. So as far as resource dinosaurs go now, this one will provide us with cementing paste and wood. We've got the Triceratops, which provides us with berries and mushrooms and stuff like that. And we've got the Ankylo for metal and the Dodecurus for stone. So we are pretty well set that whatever we need to build now, we should be able to get the resource for it very quickly. So we can do some bigger builds. Really secure our base against any intruders. So, not sure what level the other casteroids was that we ended up killing. I didn't get a look on that before I had to just deal with it. One thing with the casteroids, they do get very aggressive when you destroy their base. Right, the torpidity is going down quite a lot. So let's just top that back up again. I am very happy with the way today's stream is going. Just keep topping his torpidity up. Don't want to make no mistakes now. So his food only needs to go down by about another 4 points. And then he'll eat again. That'll take him to about 82% tamed. And that'll just be a case of waiting for his food to go down again. Currently used 34 narco berries already. So it is using quite a lot. Just checking what all the noise is. I think we're okay. There we go, he's just eating again. 83.5%. So the next time he eats, he will be tamed. We just need to make sure that we keep him asleep that long. So we can start letting his torpidity go down a bit more than what we were. As long as we don't let it get too close to zero. We don't want any last minute errors. So it's going down by about 0.1 on his food every second or so. It's going to go down 20 points. So about 3 minutes, I reckon. And then this tame will be done. Unfortunately, his torpidity is going down by about 1.5 per second. Which means that's going to run out before he eats again. So I'm going to have to give him a few more narco berries. I'm saying he, it is a he this time. So let me just give it 5 more just to boost that torpidity back up. And then we can see where we're at. Still got another 11 points. So about 2 minutes now. So might be enough narco berries. Might need to get 1 or 2 more. But I think we're about there. Let me just double check what that is over there. It's just a parasaur, that's fine. I didn't want any carnivore coming in and spoiling the way this is working. So you still need to go about another 8 points. And look at his torpidity. See, if his torpidity gets down to 50, we'll feed it some more narco berries. I'm not going to risk getting any closer than that. But we just need to get down about another 5 points. So under a minute now before this should be tamed. Torpidity to about 120, which would think would last about 2 minutes, but I say I'm not going to run it too close. I'd rather use 3 or 4 more narco berries than lose the tame at this late stage. Yeah, let's give it a couple more, just to ensure that we're good. So 10 seconds, and here we go. Can I take that off that screen now? There we go. So a very, very useful tame. And we'll do what we've done with all of them recently. We'll put it in a cryopod. There we go. Pick up the berries it's dropped, and in particular the narco berries, so we'll need those. There we go. So 2 very successful tames, and we've collected a whole heap of wood as well. And we also have a supply drop. Okay, let's do one thing at a time here, because what I have seen is another cloth pants, journeyman pants. They actually look better than the ones I've got, so I'm going to take those. Let's just check what the weight is like on my Argentavis. We've got about 400 spare. Can I make some more weight space here anywhere? Don't think I need that trapdoor, so get rid of that. That's just a blueprint. I don't need additional water jars. Beer jar I do want to keep. Pelt I want to keep. Don't think I need all these berries on me, given that I'm a meat eater. We have literally hundreds of berries at home. Drop that meat that's gone off. Right. So we can pick up about 300. At that point it will start affecting our weight and our flight speed. But here we have another dam made by the Casteroids. In fact, there's loads down here. A few streams back I was searching for Casteroid dams for this very reason, these giant beaver dams, and I couldn't find any anywhere. Right, let's prioritise. We definitely want the cementing paste. That is so helpful. Not too worried about the rare mushrooms, and then we take about 400 of the wood. And then I can just... I'm not close enough. Right. That's frustrating. Not quite close enough to put it all in. So I'm going to have to drop it all. Then... Can I access the inventory there? Yes, I can. So pick up all nearby. Access inventory. Just transfer these across now. So I think in total my Argentavis is probably carrying about 1,000 wood. And we can still fly at a decent pace. It's not as quick as it normally would be, but it's not too bad. So what we'll do now is we'll fly home. We'll drop off the Casteroids on the beach. Make sure we give them some food. And he should then just start producing wood for us in the dams it builds. So that, along with the now breeding pair of Carnotaurus, breeding pair of dodos, so I can start making some kibble. I think we're in a very good position. So we might have to start looking at some of the really big carnivores and see if we can't start getting some of those. If we got a breeding pair of T-Rexes, that would be fantastic. And then we really can think about going after the brood mother boss. I would imagine that the way things are going at the moment, assuming I don't make any silly mistakes, and if we can get some of the big carnivores into a trap and tame them, we could be looking at, in 2 or 3 streams time, taking on the brood mother. So look out for that. In fact, my next stream might be called Prepping for the Brood Mother, because I think we are getting to the point where we're close. Certainly start thinking about it. Just bear with me one moment. Sorry about that. Just had to deal with real life stuff for a moment. So here we go. How far? 600 meters to get back home. Even with our slower flight speed at the moment, due to carrying so much, this should not take long. I think I'm going to have to build a chest now just for wood, because we have so much of it, which is crazy to think about, given how much I've struggled for wood previously. So, making stone structures now, because I've got the Dodicurus as well. It's just not going to be an issue at all. So just across this bit of sea here, I can just about see my base. It's a little bit foggy. Which I think I want to be a bit left of here. There we go. Bring the Argentavis in somewhere here. And we will put our latest tame just there. Give him some food. We're going to drop the extra dino poop we found in our fertilizer bin. That'll be the third one, so it'll be making some more fertilizer now. And right, I need to bring you over to, let's bring you over here. And what we'll do is we'll make a small chest, if we can, Structures, wood, storage. Large storage box, so I need 50 wood and 35 thatch. Don't tell me I haven't got enough thatch. Oh, the one item I've not got now, thatch. Okay. So let's get my pickaxe out. Just quickly go and get some thatch. There we go. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a chest and stick it on this raft. And literally just fill it with cementing paste and wood, I think. So, crafting. Large storage box. Craft one of those. Back to the inventory. That will do that. And then what I want to do is just bring the Argentavis a little bit closer so that I can hopefully be able to click on inventory for both, so then I can just pick up straight out of here. So if I just type in there wood, and transfer all, and if I click on that one and again type in wood, what got there, 4 wood ceilings, so they can go in there as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, just over 1,000 wood. Pretty much all of that came out from the giant beaver dams. And then I'm also going to put all the cementing paste in here. Transfer all of that. And again, that was another 550 cementing paste. And I know that's got a really useful reason to have. I think it's when you come to make greenhouses, actually. It comes in very handy. I need to figure out what my best clothing is to wear, and then try and get rid of some of this extra clothing because I just have too much. See if there's anything else on this Argentavis that really needs to come off. Loads of stuff. Although a lot of it we use for crafting when we're out and about. So let me just help get his weight down by dropping a load of this meat, because yes, he needs to eat, but he doesn't need all this much. And somehow that block of wood didn't transfer across. So I can put that in there as well. So a bit more wood. And we found some silica pearls as well. They're quite handy to find. So that has been very successful. I see my castroids here will eventually just start building a another dam. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Tracking for options, harvest settings. No. Well, we'll just leave that. We'll keep an eye on it. If it's not doing anything, then we'll do some researching on what we need to do with that. Let's go and check on our 2 breeding points. I'm not saying say there's another Carnotaurus in there, but we're going to have a look. I'll be surprised. Oh, we've got an egg there. We have only got the 2 carnos, so not hatched yet. Yeah, definitely only 2 carnos in there. So we'll just leave that egg hatching. If it doesn't hatch, it would suggest that we've not quite got the settings right. And no eggs. And is that because they laid the egg and it went off and despawned, or quite what happened, not sure. One thing we've not made so far this game, I don't think, is a cooking pot. Or did we? No. I'm not sure whether... No, I don't think you can use that as a cooking pot, so... I believe we've got one somewhere in an inventory spot somewhere. So I won't need to make one, I just need to go and find it. So it's probably going to be over here. It's be in one of these many chests, so look, it's not in that one. It's definitely not in that one. Not seeing it in there. So a quick look, it could be in this one. Although it doesn't appear to be. Oh, hang on. There's cooking pot. I knew we got one somewhere. This is something else I need to work on because I've never been very successful at using the cooking pot. So this is something else I'm going to have to do a bit of research on. There we go. So there's all your different coloured dyes you can make. Consumables, crafted foods. Ah, here we go. So I think these are all the ones I've found the recipes for. So various brews and stuff. Ah, kibble. Here we go. So if I just wanted to make some... where's the basic one? Simple kibble. Cooked fish meat, major berries, simple dinosaur egg, fibre, rock carrot and water. Okay, so that's quite a mixture of items. We have got fish meat actually, so simple dinosaur egg. One would assume that the dodos will give us simple eggs. But I'm just going to have a quick look. Have we got one? No. Let's there we go. Let's drop that one. Just picked up a load more dinosaur poop. Not that I need much more now because I'm well ahead of track for fertiliser. I've got enough to more or less fertilise all of them again. In fact, I haven't even got room. Ah, hang on. So by walking in there, I actually picked up the eggs that I didn't even see. Right, okay. So we have eggs. Let's go back to this cooking pot. Let's see if we can't make up some kibble before the end of this stream. So right, so this is what we're looking at. I wish I could just tag it. So fibre, let's chuck some of that in there. Major berries. Right, let's. Have I got any fish meat in here? We have. There we go. We've got the oven here, and that's got some wood in it already, which is a bonus. There we go. Over here, we're about to have some major berries in here. Yeah. I believe that you had some rock carrot. There we go. Thought we did. I will admit that this is the first time I've made kibble. So, rock carrot, simple dinosaur egg. No. So the dodo egg doesn't classify as a simple egg. It's a basic dinosaur egg. So we can make basic kibble. So we don't need the rock carrot for that. Do need the major berries. We also need tinto berries. Where's my Triceratops? Here we go. Inventory. Oh, look at all the berries you've got on you. Oh dear. This is. There we go. Let's want some tinto berries. 385 kilos of berries in his inventory. Absolutely ridiculous. Right. So, tinto berries needed. Cooked meat, water, and amateur berry. Ah, okay, I missed the berry. Where are we? Amateur berries. That's that one. Just drop those extra eggs in there as well. I think it was just cooked meat and water. Do I have a water jar on me? No. So, got a supply chest just dropping in. There we go, water jar. Probably need to make sure that this water jar is full, so let me just put that where my spyglass is for a minute. Oh. I think it was already full. So let's just access inventory and how do we work this then? Do we just drop that in as it is? Right, so now we just need cooked meat. And I know we've got some of that in this fridge here. Let's get rid of that spoiled meat out there. We don't need that in there. So I believe that is all the items we need. Where's it gone? Kibble. Basic kibble, so it's all there. I just need to get some wood to light the fire. So we don't need much. I'm hoping I've put enough in here to make 3 lots of the kibble. Here goes. So do I just light the fire? So if I just, where's that water jar? So I just need to jump in the water. That fills up the water jar. Oh no, it didn't. I thought it was filling up my water jar when I jumped in the water. Let's see what it does. I need to be just stood. Now it's worked, it's full again. We've made mustard colouring and not the kibble. Right, not quite sure what went wrong there. Right, we'll take the wool because that's very handy. not really fussed about that, and we'll take the cooked fish meat because that's quite handy as well. I'll just leave that doing its thing. Let's put out the fire here now. Load more cooked fish meat. So, not sure what went wrong with this, but instead of making kibble, we've ended up with mustard colouring, which is great if I wanted to paint all my walls in mustard yellow, but I didn't particularly want to do that, so I'm going to have to try and figure out what has gone wrong with that. Right, I just need to stand, there we go, and then I can did I not pick the water jar back up? Thought I had done. No, I've not. Trying to fill up an item which I'd not got on me. So I wonder whether I've got to just put in exactly the right number of items to make the basic kibble. So I can put the water back in. Set autocraft basic kibble. Enable light fire. See what happens this time. Wait and see what item we get. Seems to be taking a bit longer this time, so fingers crossed we're making the right item this time. And according to the screen, I'm overladen with the items again, so I will have to figure out what's my best stuff to wear. So I'll put that on for now. They've got quite actually good heat and cold resist, so that will help. And then I just have to try and hide the rest of these items. Got fuel for 10 minutes. Let me just see. Tell me how long it takes to make. It doesn't. Ah. Okay, so what I can actually do is just select that to craft. Like that. Okay, noted. So I think I've got this working now. There we go, some basic kibble. If I go and put that there, just going to refill this water, we can make ourselves another one. So because the autocraft is disabled now, if I just put that in there, I go to kibble and I can just click craft, and there we go. Within a few seconds it's crafted up. And I can put out the fire. You don't need that anymore. Let's just have a laugh and see what I need to make a paintbrush. I'm assuming this is going in miscellaneous somewhere. Or did I even learn the engram in the first place? I might have just dodged it because I said I wasn't going to bother painting anything. It's there, look. Right, so we've learned how to make a paintbrush. There it is. I just need a little bit of wood. Just grab this spare wood out of here. That'll do. Make myself a paintbrush, just the one. We'll get this mustard colouring. And we'll see if we can paint some of the walls. Here we go. Right, just trying to figure out how this works, because I've actually no idea what I'm doing. Right then, let's just click apply paint. Let's come out, and that doesn't seem to have worked. Oops. So it used all that level of dye. So, really not sure about that. According to I think it's been painted. but I'm not seeing it. So, no, not sure on that. We'll have a play around with that again in the future. One thing that this house is missing is a door. Although it does classify as a house anyway. So it does give us the thermo protection. There we go. In here we've got all of the things for the brood mother and a few other bonus items. The richer items are sort of hidden in here. So it's 9:30. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Thank you for those that joined us today. Really appreciate that. It's been a successful stream. We tamed a female Carnosaurus, so we've now got a breeding pair. We've also bred a castoroid, tamed a castoroids. Although I'm not sure that's doing what it's expected to do, but we'll leave that and keep an eye on that. I'll do some research in between streams to see what I need to do to get that to work. So we now have dinosaurs to help with stone resource, wood, metal, and berries, and almost everything we're going to need resource wise. We've got a dinosaur to help with that, so we're really in a good position now. And we've got some kibble for taming other dinosaurs. There are some out there which will only tame with kibble, so we've got some of that now. So I'm going to put that into my pockets for future reference. Thank you very much for watching. The next stream will be for Ark will be on Monday, and there's probably going to be not Monday, Wednesday, and there'll probably be a Lego Fortnite stream tomorrow. I hope you can join us for those, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.